We're getting ready to hit the lake, getting the kayaks prepped. I'm going out with Reid. Kyle couldn't make it today, so I'm going to borrow his fishing kayak. First time I'll be out on it. And we're going to our old trusty lake that we did some ice fishing on this winter, and gonna see if we can catch some northern and some largemouth. So, all right, see you out on the lake. All right, what's going on? We're headed out to the fishing hole. It's pretty windy, so I don't know how this is gonna go today. And this is the first time I've been out fishing off the kayak in quite a while, actually. So, always been doing it, and Kyle couldn't make it today, so I'm borrowing Kyle's rig. And it's a pretty sweet rig. A little slower than mine, but way more stable. This is a lot better setup for fishing. And I think what I'm gonna do is set this in here, and I think we're gonna float into the weeds over there. I should have done this ahead of time, but I'm gonna set kind of something that dives a little deeper. Yeah, up on this one rod. Let's go with that, or let's see. I'm gonna go with this. Set that up. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna set something up that, yeah, we'll dive a little deeper on this, since with all this wind, my thought is, and I should tie these on, but we're using snap swivels today, so. Because as you can see, I'm not super refined at what I got going on here. There we go. All right, so I've got that ready to go. And then, yeah, we've got something on there for when we hit the shallower water. Slide this back together, so if we get something that I need to measure, we're all set to go there. And then I'm just gonna do a couple of casts here until we get drifted into some shallower area here, and then I'll switch rods. Yeah, that wants to dive out there pretty deep. I don't know how this is gonna work, because we're gonna get blown into the lily pads pretty quick. Probably the last cast with this one, and then I'm gonna grab this other rod because we're getting close to the lilies. Throw this little spinner up in there. Maybe one more shot with this. All right, it's the last one with that. we're gonna switch over to this guy. I don't know, boys tell me these were pretty good. So, see what happens. Alright, we're gonna get blown right into him. Try to see what we can do here. We're anchored up now. I forgot I had an anchor in here. Well, I mean, I've had an anchor for a while. I just totally forgot Reid threw it in. He told me he was throwing it in, so perfect. We're all anchored up, kind of anchored off, kind of outside this weed bed. So we'll see what we can do here. Just got word from Reid. Sounds like Reid just caught a 22-inch northern. We haven't been out here that long, so that's pretty cool. There's hope. They're biting today, even though it's pretty windy. And anyway, we'll keep at her. All right, I'm gonna go over and check out what's going on with Reid. So he's hooked into a 22 and then a 17-inch. He's getting some action over there. I'm gonna go check in on him, see what he's got going on, see what he's using, and I don't know, see if I can figure out how to catch into one. So.
Looks like Reid's got one on over there. There goes the net. What you got, Reid?
Pike.
Nice one? Small. So, I got a question. Is there a way that you could hook my anchor onto that back thing? Because right now I'm tying off on the side and the waves are coming over the side of the kayak.
Oh, yeah, I can.
And then the problem is I can't reach it to pull it up then.
You think that's when you back up and then retrieve it.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Yeah. It's been
I untied the line off of the net because I was going to use that as kind of like a retrieval for it.
This is the way it's been first normally.
Oh, got it. Nothing new. I guess then you have to hand me the anchor up, I guess.
What?
And then I suppose you hand me the anchor back up.
All right, Reed's got something on over there. I think that's his 4th fish. I'm on nothing. What do you got?
Oh, man.
Nice one.
It's like 13.
Yeah?
I'll probably toss that back.
Sure. Nice, man. I haven't caught crap. This little diver bait out there, and this little bluegill came in and hit this thing. Pretty funny. This little dude must have been hungry. All right, now I am not skunked for the day. All right, look at this guy. These little guys are biting off a lot more than they can chew. Look at this. This tiny little crappie. We got to get him back in the water though. This guy. Oh, man. He's not much bigger than the bait. Back in the water. That is pretty funny stuff. All right, just a few more casts. Look at this guy. That's a pretty nice crappie. We're gonna take this guy home. Nice. See if we can grab a few more of those. Get a few more of those, we actually have some little fish dinner. I got some weeds. All right, there's a big weed bed right there. I just cast it into again. Don't go there.
Hey, Reid. Reid. Nice crappie. All right, that's it for the day. It's a pretty short trip. Reid got a new rod yesterday, rod and reel, some new line and a couple new lures, so he wanted to check the stuff out, see how it worked. And usually him and Kyle go together on Sunday, or they have been anyway. And so I wanted to get out with him, and it's pretty windy, but cool. Good trip, and it was nice to get out. I haven't done this in a while, and work. It's nice to go sit out in the kayak on the lake, throw a few lines. Until next time, y'all have a good time. Thanks for watching.